two tied-eyed, brain-fried misfits who lived in a shack in the back of the boat ark. Caddo guy and a Crockett girl worked hard at staying stoned as best they could. Coming up at night, they were high as a Christmas moon. Coming down was the fear in the four walls of their rooms. They were two hardcore junkies, and they stayed drunker than a bunch of monkeys. They had barrels of laughter with no time left to lose. They had nightmares and deals with the Stones and the Beatles, kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. And the days went by with the red bandana blues. There was ivy growing over their heavenly home, and their only companions were the chickens and the doves. When the law had a maid, they got laid in the shade. On their face was the grace from the good Lord up above. Making love in the woods was peaceful most of the time. Revolution was the last thing on their mind. They talked foul-mouthed and lazy, and they ate biscuits and gravy. They wore blue bell-bottom jeans and platform shoes. They slapped at the insects, they laughed at the rednecks, and they kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. And the days went by. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. With the red bandana blues. All right. There were dark suspenders on all-day benders, and the dogs are barking and the kids are running wild. They got gray hairs, sat in rocking chairs, built a great big cradle for a newborn flower child. And they never grew up and they never moved to town. Kind of faded away when the boat ark trees got chopped down. They had bad luck and good times, cold beer and pork rinds. Sunday funnies were the only worthy news. They had nightmares and needles with the Stones and the Beatles, kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. Just take a little minute here, sorry about that. That's a Willie chord there, kind of. Yeah, they were low down and worthless. They were nice on the surface. They got by just fine on whatever they could use. And in trouble they got deeper when they grew their crops of reefer, because business and pleasure were two words they got confused. I feel like, I wrote that in 1997, and it seemed like that was a big deal. That lyric, now it's no big deal. No big deal. See what I'm saying? No big deal. And the days went by with red bandana blues. All right.
animal noises on this thing.